Hello everyone, welcome to another video. This is why I stopped the Gems of War. Gems of War is this match 3 little casual game that I found free for play on Steam, and it's pretty good. It's pretty relaxed, but there's a lot of different things, different modes of how to play it, and you end up coming back to it to play just one more game. I started getting a bit tired of the grind, and then I started just studying a little bit how other people are playing it, and I ended up finding ways to break the game in a way, and this is why it stopped feeling very interesting for me. I'm gonna show you real quick how it's supposed to be. So you have this overview of this world where you can analyze the different places. And for each different place, you unlock a series of quests, which is usually very tacky writing and not really that interesting. Once you're finished with that, you still have trials, you can still explore, you can still level up the game, you can do a lot of stuff. But the main thing is that you unlock some troop characters, some cards. As you can see here, all of them usually start at level 1, and then you can use those cards to set up teams. Each card has its own characteristics, like the traits that you can see here, 3 exclusive ones, a specific thing that it does when you do the magical thing. And you can upgrade them and level them up and stuff. They are from different factions. You can see the different kind of manas that they exist. So you have to try to find the synergies of the different cards and see which ones work better together to create the ultimate team. They give you like this little team score here. This team in particular is around 5,000, and the more you play, the more stuff you start unlocking, and that helps you level up your team and, you know, achieve other kingdoms. I already got quite a few of them, and then there's even an underworld where you can go and do some other stuff as well. So a lot of different games, and if all of these kingdoms was not enough, all of this story mode, there's also daily quests, daily adventures that you can take. You can also play against other players on P versus P. There are all sorts of different little nodes to keep you coming back just to play one more game. But it boils down to a match 3 sort of game. You try to get mana for your characters to use, and then you use that mana to attack the opponent team. I noticed a very particular thing. This character in particular, this bee, and I'm gonna try to beat this. It might be challenging, but I'm gonna try to beat this and explain the process of why I stopped playing the game at the same time. So I came up with this new team, and I'll explain why. And it was inspired by playing against some teams which has this Queen Beatrix thing. So I noticed that some players were using this Queen Beatrix, and I took a look at the card, and it just creates gems, deals a ton of damage, and then there's a specific chance that it can even get a turn back and half of the mana back. So once the bee starts attacking you, it usually gets enough mana that it can attack you again. And it even has a percentage with a magical attack. And it even, like, it fills up the mana real quick. And it even has a percentage of immediately playing the turn back. And there are some creatures like the goblins, this one is a goblin, so I can show you, that also has the similar thing. It gains an extra turn automatically, and the queen bee has a percentage of doing that. And this can be a little bit broken. So what I came up with was trying to find other creatures that have a similar thing of creating gems and at the same time attacking. And when you match more than 3 gems, like 4 gems in a row, you automatically get a free turn. So I try to figure out creatures that have that mechanic, and I found this one. Well, I saw someone using it, but I only accepted it as a viable thing after I used it in a setup. It deals 15 damage, which is not that much, but it creates 3 green gems, which is also not that much. But if you have the remaining cards of the Wargare type, it creates a ×3 thing. So you end up with 12 green gems created. And 12 green gems, there's a very high probability that you'll have more than a match 3. So you'll get automatically a new turn most of the times. And this is good. So if I can fill up this mana on this guy, then I am pretty much guaranteed, as long as I have like 1, 2, 3 other Wargare allies on my team, I'm pretty much guaranteed that I will probably keep going, keep shooting the 15 mana magic damage all the time. The only thing was, it can, against the higher tier teams, it can be a bit hard to get the initial mana on this one. So I found this other character which converts purple gems to green, which doesn't sound like much, but and it also starts completely full. So when you start the game, you already have this ready to go, ready to cast. And on this match in particular, I got lucky. You can see some purple gems right here. And if I convert this, if I use this magic, I will have 5 of greens, which should be enough to both get me an extra turn, so they don't even get to play at all, and activate this guy for the first time. So let's see if that works or not. Also, depending on the banner that you use, it did work. Now I maxed on this one. Depending on the banner that you use for your hero, you can also get some perks like getting extra green things whenever you match them. Instead of getting 4 mana, you get 5 mana or 6 mana if you're crazy. So what I'm gonna do now is just play this on one of the bees, and I have enough mana to keep going forever. So as long as I don't lose a turn, this guy has no chance. They didn't play at all yet. So I found this way that I can, you know, somehow break the game. Like, I can match up against players that are much higher level than I am. Like, these guys, they are level 1217. I'm on level 200. My character's on level 200. They max all the traits. They have like special medals and stuff on the cards. This one doesn't have, but most of these guys have medals. Equipped medals and stuff, which is like really hard to do, and put these characters to level 20 can sometimes be very costly. You can take a look, like I'm on level 17 on all of these of my team, level 18, level 17, because you need repeated cards and they are hard to get for you to be able to level this much or play the game a lot until the point that you have this specific gems that let you upgrade. Oh, they got a turn. Is it enough for them to beat me? No, it's not. They didn't max up the queen. They didn't get into an endless loop. So I'm fine. It's okay as long as I can kill this. Oh, they got another turn. This is when it starts getting broken for them, and that's why a lot of people use the bees. Now they have 2 bees, so now I'm definitely dead. Yeah, and like just one shot of the bee just killed my team completely. So, but technically speaking, if I would not get those missed turns, I would be able to keep going forever. And like my team level is around 5,000, and I'm matching up against people who are team level like 12,000, 14,000. So that's why they one-shot kill me. But if I play against, you know, normal people around the same level that I am, they usually don't have much of a chance. I'm gonna try to play this one real quick.
Mana surge.
I already have this thing ready. I'm just clearing up the board as much as I can, so I am able to shoot it. So, yeah.
Mana surge.
Always green, always green, always green.
Mana surge.
So now I can play the game in a way that I most assuredly almost always win and can reach higher levels. But the game just became incredibly boring because it's just, you know, click this, cast, click the person. And then I did, and I click this, and cast, and click the person. So it's always this same motion. There's no thinking, there's no strategy anymore. It just became very boring, and the alternative would be to go back to a lesser team that's not auto kill, but then I wouldn't be optimizing the capabilities of winning. So yeah, this is why I'm seriously considering stop playing Gems of War. I mean, the game is alright overall. It has some bugs, some broken things.
Surge.
I don't like the storyline in particular. Like, some things were funny, but most of them were just cringe. Maybe I'm just too old for this shit. I don't know. It's a game that I mostly play when I don't want to think too much, and I just play a couple of rounds, or when I'm too tired to do anything, but I'm on watch taking care of the kid, so I can't go to bed. I can't have headphones on, so I can't even do anything like music or anything like that. And this I can just play and not think too much about it, and don't need to have my headphones on to be able to play it. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say about Gems of War, why I'm seriously considering stopping playing it, even though it does have some interest to it. It's cool it also has a guild mode. Well, like, if all of these matches were not enough, you can also do, and I just, this month, this week in particular, I managed to beat the crap out of all of the 5 people on Guild Wars, which I never usually did. Usually, like, I lost on the second one, and with this new team, I just slammed them completely, which is just ridiculous. See if I can, oh, this one is very high level. Look at the tryhard on this one. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, this is one of those that, and he's already has this guy ready to destroy the whole screen. So one of the ways that I've seen some of these higher level teams beat me is that some of these, even when I beat some of their characters, they release some traits that, like, block me from attacking. This is like an entanglement spell. It causes 0 attack, so this guy can't attack. And there are some that do some similar to spells, like not allow me to get mana or some things like that, that don't let me keep having the rotation. And these other 2 characters that I have are just backup characters. If I fail to do this, this one will transform random colors to green, re-triggering this one, and this one has similar thing. I can create 7 gems of a specific color and also have an extra barrier thing. So these are all backups to trigger this guy, pretty much. Let's see if I can get around it at all against this tryhard. But the thing is, like, 15 damage a turn to just destroy one of these creatures. It's like, it's too many clicks. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to do this. You know, I would need to be higher level. Just one shot. Yeah, I'm almost dead. Let's see if I can get the ball rolling or not.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
It's a lot of clicking just to kill one guy. And against these very high tier people, if I miss one turn, I'm usually dead.
Mana surge.
But, like, the probability of missing a turn is very low. Like, if they already killed one of the characters, I have less boost on this one. I can even attack this, which didn't do much because the guy is entangled. And usually these effects, like the entanglement, they go away after a couple of turns, but I can't afford to actually let the enemy play a turn. And there are some other ways to clean these things. It's called the cleans, but I don't have any character that does that. I couldn't find any Wargear character that had those kind of features. Otherwise, I'd probably include it in replacement of one of these guys, probably this one. just to have a way to clean myself from any bad things. This one might be doubtful. Okay, still got it.
Surge. Mana Surge. Legendary. Mana Surge.
Okay, last game, and then I'm gonna stop the video. Just want to make sure that I'm able to finish this guy.
Mana Surge. Mana Surge. Mana Surge. Mana Surge.
Oh, they had a turn, and they did something to me. Let me play. Let me play. So they entangled me and they poisoned me in some way, but I think I should still be able to cast and recast. There are some of these things that, like, one of them like causes you to do half damage or a quarter of damage. Like instead of 15, I do like 4 damage, and then it just becomes really annoying to get to the bottom of things. I shouldn't have done that because I got rid of a lot of greens. You want to try to have as much greens on the screen to make sure that it triggers the thing. But whenever there's a possibility of a 4 match, sometimes it's better to get that to clear the screen a little bit.
Surge.
Of stuff that is not green, but in that case it had a specific side effect of also clearing the green. Anyways, I think I should be able to win this, just need to click a few more times.
Surge. Mana Surge. Mana Surge. Mana Surge.
Actually, I want to check the effects that these cards have.
Legendary.
Like 48 damage to all enemies. That almost one-shots me. And it diseases and poisons. That's... Oh, that's explaining what this does. Boosted by the... Okay. And it gets an extra turn. Jesus fucking Christ. Because it's a goblin. Goblins always have that trait.
Mana Surge.
One of the first teams that I did was getting full of goblins, but it was very hard to get the initial foot in, like get them looping, and it was hard to fill their mana back up. You would always have to give the enemy a couple of turns. So yeah, this is definitely better, and I've seen another variant of this for purple instead of using green, using another character that also does a magical attack and it creates gems of its own kind at the same time, so that it autofills, and it's also boosted by by allies of the same color. So you could do the same scheme as the one that I'm doing here, but it's pretty much as slow as this one, like in terms of the damage that the magical thing does.
Mana Surge. Mana Surge.
Oh, okay. I thought I gave it a I thought they had managed to squeeze in a turn there, but no.
Mana Surge.
I should be able to win.
Mana Surge.
3 more casts.
Dairy.
Even if I wanted to attack, I can't attack this guy.
Mana Surge.
I can't attack with that guy. I could use the 4 there. Still managed to win, you know, much higher tier guy than I am. And I just win. So yeah, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this series of broken games and why I stopped playing these broken games. See you next video. Bye bye everybody. Take care. Have a great day.